Hi, Holly Glover here with Jamberry, and in this video I just wanted to share some information with you about Jamberry and our nail wraps. So a common question that we get is, are these like the strips you can find in the drugstore? And the answer to that is no. Those strips are polish strips, so they wear like polish and they chip like polish. You'll also notice when you open them that they have a little bit of an odor just like polish does. And when they're exposed to the air, they'll actually dry out and crack, so you usually have to end up discarding whatever you don't use. Jamberry nail wraps are not like that. Jamberry nail wraps are a thin vinyl that is pressure and heat activated, so it creates a nice watertight seal on your nail with no chipping and no smudging. They'll actually last for up to 2 weeks on your fingers and 4 to 6 weeks on your toes, so they're very durable. So let me show you some of our wraps here. This is how a sheet of wraps comes. It's got 9 in each column, 9 wraps. And as you'll see in the application video, you'll take one of these and cut it in half and actually use it to do 2 fingers. So that's a lot of manicure right here. This finish is our glossy finish. You can see it's pretty shiny. And I'll show you some examples of some of our other finishes. We also have a clear, which you can see is also a little bit shiny, but you can actually see through it. This is great and really versatile because you can actually put it on over your natural nail, or you can layer it over a lacquer or one of our solid or ombre colored wraps. So it really has a lot of different looks. And another clear one that I have here that I wanted to show you is actually a mixed mani. And you can see I've used this one a little bit, but I just wanted to show you an example of how the mixed manis come with a couple of different designs on one sheet. So those are really great. The next finish that I want to show you here is similar to the clear, but it's actually a tint. So you can see there's color throughout, but you can still kind of see through it. So that's a really unique finish. Next up we have our matte. And just like you can have a glossy and matte photo, you could have a glossy or matte wrap. And this is one of our really nice florals, but you can see it doesn't have any shine or shimmer to it. The matte wrap is actually our thinnest, so it takes the least amount of time to heat. Next up we have a metallic wrap, and you can see that the metallic part of this one is really, really shiny. Lots of shine, lots of gleam on that. So following that we actually have our satin, which is very similar to the metallic. You can see it kind of has some of the same notes, but it's just a little more muted, not quite as glossy. Next up we have a sparkle, which this one just has a little sparkle on the fingertips. See, just a little shiny and glimmery. And last but not least we have luster, which is similar to sparkle, but it's just a little more toned down. These are really pretty, really, really pretty. We also offer a tip. Right now we only have the white tip. So this is a discontinued wrap, just to give you an idea of how they come. And like I said, you cut that in half. So this is a mid-length tip. They also come in short and long. Usually when someone's first starting out, they order the mid because it's a great kind of universal wrap for pretty much everybody. And then finally, I just wanted to show you a sheet of our Jamberry Juniors. They come a little bit different than the other wraps. They have 3 columns with lots of little wraps to fit all those little fingers. They're very, very cute on. I love them, and so does my little girl. But you can see, excuse me, that they also often come as a mixed mani. So hopefully I've given you a little background on Jamberry, a little bit of information, so that as you're shopping you're able to easily find whatever it is you want and whatever style it is you're going for. Thank you!